range, you know? He just wants to be getting as much health as he can off a lot of these low damage melee picks. The J4, the Cassante, if they don't pull ahead. The Nico as well, after that initial burst, right, doesn't offer a whole ton. So you can see the vision from this pretty just, you know, bog standard top lane.
Yeah. Oh, Linces finds Bukata here, flags and drags in. Doesn't look like Bukata will win this.
Oh, Breaker flash
what the hell?
past. The team's on the way, but what?
Hey?
Oh, okay. The first blood. Now they're gonna go for more. Trippy's in trouble. Guys, I'm dizzy. I don't know what to say about that particular sequence of plays other than it's working out incredibly. Flashed in, Carzzy. Well played. But you gotta remember when Yasuo came out, people were like, win wall. And it's like, bro, he's dashing 50 times in 2 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, Linces on the bot lane here.
Flag and drag. Trimby locked up. Carzzy grabs another really straightforward game from Linces. A little bit of a lack of vision.
Getting them sort of back on the board, but Carzzy is going to be scaling up really nicely this game. He has such good front line, such good engage. And as we talked about, you really want the core Kinami to be the one finding some sort of advantage. Fleshy crucially has no flash. I think that's a good target to look for because Carzzy has both the ulti and the flash, so it's hard to lock him down.
Through immediate instantaneous ult. He's going to respond with all of his own, and well played by the side of Shifters.
Beautiful execution.
Revolutionary war style and just shoot at each other with muskets. He doesn't. But that's not really how League is played. And it turns out when you have advantages in so many lanes, you just get to wander up top, put a robot to sleep, and kill him.
Well played to Humanoid. It's a beautiful roam.
Maybe Knock gets caught out on his return to the top side as Linces evens up the Drakes. Shifters just don't have the resources or the pressure in mid lane or bot lane to respond to this. They're not going to get anything out of the potential attempted punish.
No, looks like he still doesn't have it. So both Paduk and, oh my god, Trippy is dead.
Trippy trying to get away with some additional movement speed. Bukata is there. Flash backwards. So much fall damage onto Linces. Immediately the Vial coming out as well. The cease and desist. And a shutdown.
More than just the gold bounty from Linces. That's Humanoid.
Oh, he knew.
Him.
Oh, and the equal. Oh, he's just dancing on him. Bukata is going to back up as well. There's a lot of damage coming in from Rooster. Humanoid, though, taking his sweet time, and Fleshy going to take the kill.
Humanoid's presence of mind.
But it's good to be reminded of what it looks like when he's having a good game. It's Carzzy taking a lot of damage. Paduk is going to get caught out here.
It's a little bit deep.
Big shield coming in from Carzzy is good. Paduk flashing out, barely living. Cute flash from Bukata. Bit of redemption after the fumble earlier in the game, and now Fleshy's in trouble. Linces can try to save, but I think Fleshy still drops here. They're debating which one's real. Almost trip him up. As Bukata grabs another. Actually, Nuke takes the kill. Nice to have.
A really nice flash.
I imagine they use it mid here.
Yeah, they're certainly grouping up for it, as Linces is going to place it here. And Knock is level 14, very tanky. I don't think anybody's really going to be getting through to him just yet before Nuke or Paduk gets their penetration.
Tower, Nuke going over the wall. Claw not gonna hit, no root, so no real chance to follow up. Fleshy just throwing down a little bit of poke here. Turns invisible, but Bukata immediately collapses. The tidal wave to follow. Nuke to grab another kill, and Fleshy overconfident again.
Some big mistakes from Fleshy here. They engaged on mid lane, where he spent this flash, and now he has no flash for this play. They end up overstaying.
Ghost running.
I just realized Nuke has 2 kills.
Yeah.
Did he get some of the kills on
Yeah, he used W,
Fleshy?
the Vision of Empire, just came through on... Actually, he's just killed Fleshy twice, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That feels so strange.
Yeah.
But he is with the CS lead and now with the 2 kills as well.
Ahead of Humanoid.
Yeah, very strong.
But ooh, mid lane down. Bubble still hits from Trimby. That's a nice bit of poke back.
It's Rooster with the first move. But Humanoid.
B caught out. Tidal wave to hit a couple, but he's going to take a quick nap. Quick trip back to the fountain. Supports the #1 target for both teams this game. Trimby way too far forward.
Yeah, both teams have such good pick potential, and both supports are just too damn squishy. It's really easy for both teams to look to pick them off. As Trimby makes a mistake there and ends up going down, that's going to be Dragon going over for Vitality.
Picking up their second. Of course, for either side, Chemtech, you know, solid to have. The Soul, really good
champions. I guess Knock has some healing in his ultimate, and you have Thunder Sky, but Humanoid.
On the Humanoid, just going to flash out. The bubble missing is big, though. Vault Breaker to come through. Follow-up damage is there. Humanoid goes down.
I told you, he would die.
Prophetic.
It's never going to be a perfect game, as Shifters are now Running away, Paddock is caught.
Fire. Another decent engagement. Paddock is still living for now. Big Corky bomb damage to Q-Flash again from Bukata. Carsey goes in and dies. Didn't really have a better option. But Shifters holding the line. The early game was looking a little bit disastrous, but now they're fishing for a fight. Knock-Knocko unstoppable, uses the footwork to dash into Linsis and make his way out.
I'm so shocked there that Paddock is the one that gets engaged on by Fleshy with the Nico ultimate, but there's just no damage. Even though Carsey has 2.5 items on this Kai'Sa, maybe it's Kai'Sa that we need to start asking questions about, not the Corki, as Shifters now onto the Nash. 2 people dead from Vitality. They could look to contest here. Knock-Knocko is tanky, but they just don't have any of their damage.
And there's a lot of damage in that pit. If Knock-Knocko goes all out, he's going to get killed really quickly. Fleshy, pretending to be Humanoid. No ulti of his own available, maybe just hoping his presence will scare him off. Real Humanoid there now, and Linz is on the flank. I think they should just be happy that the Baron got stopped, but they're debating. Maybe feel like they can push, extend the play.
Yeah, Knock-Knocko looking to cancel some bases some more, as it's Vitality are starting the Nash now.
Okay, it's their turn. Mom and Dad said it's their turn on the Baron.
Good poke from Humanoid.
Nuke still hasn't ulted, still has the Ghost and Flash. Just be careful not to overcommit. Immediately going to ult before the sleep can come all the way through, and Linsis is down. That's the key to start the fight. The fall up there for Bukata. Nuke refusing to die. Knock-Knocko pulls it back, but might just pull him to his own death. No! Manages to get one in return. The shutdown onto Nuke, but it's Shifters now with control of the Baron.
But it's an absolute disaster for Vitality, as it's Shifters that were willing to drop the Nash and move away from it, but then Vitality
Definitely has. Vitality now trying to hold the line here. But Shifters happy to just keep mopping up this gold.
Humanoid is trying to split push up top. We'll get to see how much damage he does, as tier 2 top was very low and he already got that, and he's continuing to push. Vitality, though, they don't have a lot of wave clear without Kai'Sa and Nico. So
and they also,
are just going to keep
two
pushing.
members on the bottom side here. You can see Carsey starting to hover towards the bottom lane, and Shifters don't have perfect information on where the enemy team is, so they don't want to over push, but Vitality taking some risks. And taking some poke, as you can see Knock-Knocko getting chunked there.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of chip damage on this inhibitor, but Humanoid is just continuing to split push. It's just playing split push Zoe.
Gotta respect it. Ultra empowered passive damage definitely feels good.
If they can trade inhib for inhib here, it's a pretty good trade for Vitality, but Humanoid is looking to base now. Maybe wants to fight.
Fleshy has Protobelt ulti, as well as the Seekers. Flash in onto Rooster, trying to kick the fight off. He's just going to turn right back onto Carsey. Carsey now caught in the pit, a lot of damage onto him, and Bukata's on the way as well. That's not good for them either. Vitality thought they had the angle. The 2-man immediate start to the fight is looking good. Trimby down, but Nuke now starting to look a little bit unkillable. As I say it though, half his HP gone in the blink of an eye, another half to follow. But he got a bit of healing, so he's still alive. Another bubble hits. Oh my God, Humanoid!
From downtown! Humanoid is landing the bubbles. He's saving this game single-handedly for Vitality.
And he said it. Look, I'm gonna.
It's definitely not been perfect.
We brought this up to BM him.
Yeah, I mean, it's not been perfect, but Humanoid is looking damn good.
It's looking damn good. It has not been perfect. There's been some oopsies, and depending on what part of the game you watch, that graphic could have been incredibly rude.
Really good macro plays from Humanoid, as he's gonna be able to pick up this tier 2 bot. Yeah, he's just outplaying them on the map, building up his gold lead, playing. It's a very like Caps reminiscent.
You know you're gonna get auto lot.
Or does Nuke have mercs? No. Nope.
Went for Ionian as Nuke. They're gonna force out the QSS. Excuse me, the KOs from Trimby, I believe. Rooster waiting off on the side. The poke just continues to come through. Tidal wave. Excellent disengage tool. Nuke's about to get put to sleep. I don't know if anyone wants to block this, and no one really can. Nuke about to get deleted. Knock-Knocko tears him out of the fight. Carsey quick now to follow. Nuke living for an extra second, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough because Paddock is already down. Linsis with a quick follow-up dive, putting in the work. Fleshy there as well. Oh, and it's just Rooster and Bukata, and there's nothing left.
Oh my God, Vitality have found the fight off of the shoulders of Humanoid. They found the miracle they needed. They get the Baron Nashor, unless Bukata is going to look for the steal.
Quick cure over the wall.
He has no vision.
He has no vision. He doesn't
no vision.
know.
But he might
fall.
I mean, it would be weird if he
ready. Let's get another fist fight. And it looks like you're right. Vitality already set up on the objective. You can see the vision very much in their favor, but Shifters laying down some vision, instantly going to start TPing in.
It's a good bubble on the TP.
Knock-Knocko ready. Bukata getting close though. W going to pull through, immediately going to ult flush. You try to split it from the rest of the team. Rooster going to follow, but now Bukata's just in the back line, not doing a whole hell of a lot. Paddock only able to hit Knock Knocko, which is just not the ideal target. Nuke staying relatively healthy. Humanoid doesn't have a ton of space to work, but he's still going to get another kill. Bukata about to get rooted, forced to flash out. A double kill coming in from Karzi. Karzi completely ignored in the fight. The triple is there. Very likely the quadra, and he grabs it. Vitality just dissecting Shifters. Desperation, the story of so many of these fights for the Shifters lineup.
And Vitality get everything here. They get the ace. They're going to look to run down the game. A beautiful fight from Karzi with the flank. He decides to go 1v2 against Paddock and Trimby. Plays it nice and slow and is able to take all of them down with the quadra kill. Not going to see a penta here today for Karzi, but I think he's still plenty happy.
I think he's feeling pretty good. And remember, Vitality, they were in control of the early game. It was Shifters who fought back, but in the later stages of the game, Humanoid and Vitality doing a ton of work.